Hello, this is Panico Padge and welcome to another episode of Sunless Skies. We're not doing too well, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. We've dropped off the cryptozoologist down in Traitor's Wood, which is where they wanted to be, thinking there would be riches galore for us down here. Oh, it would be flowing. It would be flowing. We haven't found a lot. To the point of, actually, I'm a little bit worried about both our supplies and our fuel supply. And the next sort of mission, if you will, is in the northeast of New Winchester. So if you take into consideration we're down here at the moment, this is New Winchester, the centre of the world, and we need to be up around here somewhere. So we've got a long way to go with not a lot of fuel to do it. So here's the plan. We are going to try and get back to port. We're trying to get back to New Winchester, hand in a couple of our port reports to make a bit of money, get enough fuel to be able to get us up to here, and hopefully open up new and interesting ways of dying in this game. But I figured instead of just going back the way we came, which is obviously the most efficient way of doing it, we might as well go up north here and see what's going on, and if we come across anything on the way, then so be it. If we don't, well, we'll probably end up eating each other. But hey, that is the price you pay in Sunless Skies. So let's crack on, shall we? Undock! Forwards, a mist rises from the woods below. Your windows pale, as if something vast had breathed upon them. It's the breath of the gods, and it's not going to do us too well. So we're just going to have a look-see around, Z. I mean, the one thing I take out of the last episode was it is easy to overlook something which you might think isn't. Oh! You think might not be some sort of dock, and it turns out it is. The Coronado. The detritus of yet another skirmish in the Winchester War, eh? The wreck gleams with frost, its windows are dark, its engine silent. Perhaps something of value lies within. So we can enter through the yawning tear in the hull. Not tear, it's tear. It could have cried. It's a strange game. The damage is so extensive that the whole chassis is on the verge of collapse. Tread lightly. 50% chance. I've had worse odds. I've definitely had worse odds. Mourn the dead. Leave the wreck. You know what? No guts, no glory. Partial success. Is that like what? Did I get like 40%? You lead the boarding party into the groaning hull. You'll need to be quick. It sounds like it could tear. I read that bit, haven't I? Right, so insulated in your sky suit, lamp held high, you lead them towards the galley to scavenge supplies, the magazine to retrieve munitions, the captain's quarters. Captains often keep the most unusual discoveries to themselves. The crew quarters, and if available you find it likely to be modest, but you might be able to sell them to pawnbrokers. The engine room for fuel. If Sunless Skies is anything like Sunless Seas, you can burn supplies if you run out of fuel. So that being said, I'm going to go for supplies. You seize tin food and a crate of unrecognisable vegetables, frozen hard. No sooner are you back aboard than the wreck breaks apart, spilling its remaining contents into the sky. It's only then that a head count reveals you're one short. Well, that's awkward. But we do get 2 supplies, so I can live with that. I can probably live with that. I mean, 2 supplies for human life. We'll live with it. Where are we going? I don't want to go too far off the beaten path, not knowing where we're going. I mean, I know I could send out our bat thing. Is it a bat? I'm not quite sure in this game. But again, I'm worried. Is that anything of interest? Or are we just going to crash into it? Yep, just going to crash into it. That's fine. But I know it costs supplies, and we're not really in the position to be sort of quibbling with supplies currently. What are you? Nothing again. Well, for the sake of coming in this direction, we might as well just make sure we're not going to miss anything down here. Make sure it's all found. Bit further. Fuel at 2. It does burn pretty slow, I'll give it that. Tower's looking a little bit higher now though. Never really had anything too... Oh, what be you? What be you? A bed of eels wriggles through the sky. Can I shoot them? No. I mean, black's coming off them. Black is never a good colour to mess with. Oh, scoop! Oh, requires butchery. Ah. Guess I'm just going to let them wriggle all over my face instead. Oh, okay. Never mind. It was exciting for a second. Didn't know what to take it for. Was it good? Was it bad? Who knows? Let's just drive into it and see. That tends to be the ruling when it comes to this game. Have a go. If it doesn't kill you, great. If it does kill you, it's knowledge for the next playthrough. That's the way to look at it. Never look at the negatives. Always look at the positives. I'm getting off course here, aren't I? Alright, let's pull around. It's far enough in this direction. Uh-oh. What are you? Order. Oh, that was me pressing the wrong button. Gotta dodge quickly now. Oh, just straight into him instead. Let him take a shot. Ah, I'd hate to say I'm starting to get this, but I might be starting to get this. So, you prepare to board the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. So, we can raid the safe. Your guns have reduced the door to a smouldering heap, but sovereigns are surprisingly durable. Or we can explore the captain's cabin. The marauders are really democratic. The captain rules by strength and claims the best for their own keep. 100% chance of a success. Or we can get monies. I mean... I do really need the monies right now. I'm gonna go with the monies. 22 sovereigns. The marauders haunt their reach like bats in an attic. They spend their ill-gotten gains on more licentious ports, acquiring sins in the riot of lustrum before weeping their confessionals at Magdalene's, but a few meagre funds remain. Don't know if that was a good thing or not. Guess time will tell on that one. Let's just go a little bit further south and just check out the top of this island, although I presume being pretty close to Port Avon there's not going to be anything to see. But I am a stickler for making sure maps are completely open before carrying onwards and upwards. I presume because the eels have been marked on the map, it's something which I can come back to and scoop up at some point. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Scoop up at some point if I need to. Old stones and forgotten ruins lie tumbled across the sky. Upwards! Looking particularly furry. We want my on. One fuel, yeah, I really shouldn't be messing about. Let's go up here. And then there seemed to be a little cut through, which we can attempt to take. Hodge's Crucible. No port though, or at least it doesn't look like a port. Right, so we need to make a decision. We've made it back. Just. Now we are a revolutionary. So, do we stay with the establishment, or do we rebel against it? I think we need to go to Victory Hall. The taste of smog. The sound of iron on iron. We are home. Right. I think this is the place I need to be. I'm hoping it's the place I need to be. Oh, not with that sort of crashing. Okay, so the Assembly, a coalition of independent-minded settlers, colloquially called the Tacites, gather and argue here, deliver port reports here to receive rewards, win the Tacites' favour. Alright, let's do this. Raised in the wake of the blockade of New Winchester, this magnificence of glass and steel houses the colonial assembly. Here representatives of the independent ports of the Reach gather and quarrel. So, let's deliver the port reports first. The tireless exertions during the blockade earned her both a seat on the Assembly and enemies in London. She likes to keep abreast of events. The indurate veteran with the massive scar on her cheek. She listens with a scowl. Well, I'd rather know than not, I suppose. And thank you for bringing this to me rather than the bloody stovepipes. I'll arrange a gratuity. We've got 200 sovereigns. Nice. 2 Tacites gratitude. 2 times fortunes Tacites. And we've lost fortunes with the stovepipes. Okie dokie. So, it looks like these days you hand in all your port reports at the same time as opposed to in the Sunless Sea where you could actually choose how many port reports you wanted to put out at a time, which is interesting. So, trade a favour for a savage secret. Trade favour for an otherworldly artifact. You just have a chat. Trade favour to affect the balance of power in the Reach. So we can either, it would appear we can either use the favours which we've got from the port reports to get bits for ourselves, being otherworldly artifact or savage secret currently, or we can change the way the Reach is under the who they're under the influence of, which is interesting. For now, I'm pretty selfish, so let's go with an otherworldly. Do I have otherworldly artifacts? What do we have? What do we have? Souls. Laura souls and our bat. I presume that's where they'd be. Yeah, I presume that's where they're going to be. Okay, let's have another worldly artifact then. It's customary for representatives to bring gifts from their territories. Examples of local craftsmanship, mysterious finds untangled from the knotty roots of the Reach. The peculiarities are added to the overflowing cabinet in the Ward Griffiths archive. Right, the archive is a jumble semi-sorted, barely catalogued. The curator, an indifferent man plagued by a phlegmy cough, is happy to loan you an exhibit. He doesn't check it out. There's no talk of returning it. If anything, he's happy to see it gone. So we've got 2 otherworldly artifacts right now. So where are they? Ah, there they are. Okay. It could never have originated on Earth. Perhaps it is the key that will unlock heaven's mysteries. Or you could put it in on the mantelpiece. Ooh, maybe I should have gone the other way. Okay, never mind. We got 2 now. I'm sure there's some sort of value to it. So let's have a chat to her. She's taken a moment in the atrium, watching the stars burn coldly in the mists. Oh no, we've done that, but we know what to do. We're all good here. Well, I've got some money to spend though. It's cool. Oh, there's no shops here. Guess we're moving onwards and upwards. So back down to New Winchester, I guess. And then we might as well loop around this way and start heading up in this direction. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Just going to back out. Spin it round. Oh, look at that. Like a professional. Like a professional. So New Winchester should be just here. Nice and close. That's what we like. Awesome. So. Oh. We have a navigator. Recruit the fortunate navigator. A fortunate navigator is thoroughly examining your engine's pipework. Is it going to cost me money? 100. Not right now. Not right now. Mr. Menagerie is passing through New Winchester. A tattered poster by the station advertises the services of Mr. Menagerie, purveyor of fine scouts. An accompanying picture displays a tall cloaked figure, slightly stooped, clutching an array of adorable little beasts close to its long chest. So we visit him and a pile of cages looms out of the smog. You can buy scouts from Mr. Menagerie, but he will move on after your visit. What's he got? The cloaked figure looks up as you approach. Its garnet-hued eyes gleam from the darkness of its hood. Scouts, it rasps, hopefully. Its voice like a cleave on the whetstone. We trade scouts for things and stories. It leans closer to you. We're leaving soon. Well, we can't afford anything. Why can't we afford anything, though? So I need 2 Savage Secrets, 2 Visions of the Heavens. Or Searing Enigma. Moment of Inspiration, which we've got. But we also need a Condemned Experiment. Oh well, never mind. Onwards. Mr. Menagerie nods its head. We are moving elsewhere soon, but we will leave a note saying where we've gone. We will have more things to show and stories to tell. It turns away, humming an eerie tune to itself as it gathers up its things for the next leg of the journey. Okay, well, there you go. We've learned something. Where's he gone to? Let's find out. The poster of the station has been torn down, and there is no sign of Mr. Menagerie itself. Cowled figures lurk in the fog, but none of a collection of adorable little beasts. The station master waves you over. Mr. Menagerie has left a note for you. Where's he gone? We go to the region's obelisk, which you have made into a gaudy amusement. Don't know enough of the map to know where that is. Sounds interesting, though. So. I suppose we better just do the general things first. Let's get some crew, because we've killed some. I mean, how many do we need? 9 at most. So we've only actually killed 2. Hire a few crew. Recruit 2 or 3. Well, that's all we need. There was a buzz of chatter as your new crew board your engine. A brief scuffle over the berths is swiftly resolved. So we're back up to 10. Tippity top. And we better repair the loco. Body repair. How much is that going to cost me? 78 as opposed to 30. Yeah, I'm not too healthy. We better go for the full repair. Mechanics take pride in their work. Your newly returned engine is not just fully repaired, it gleams. Nice. And we've still got 181 sovereigns, which is good. So, oh, okay, hang on a sec. The smoggy, clanking, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic part of the Reach, an ever-expanding port of soot, smudged glass and bright steel spinning across a drifting, mist-wrapped archipelago. Its factories thunder. Its engine sheds ring with hammers and hiss with steam. Locomotives chug into sidings for repair or flare across the sky and away into the high wilderness. What do we do? Let's go to the Promise of Days, a club where seasoned captains gather to trade stories and share advice. Oh, we've done that bit. You know what? I'm not too fussed by exploring the city right now. Let's done the crew. I'm not worried about the wealth. Is that literally all we can do? Just those two? Okay. Looks like we're shopping then. Anything in the bazaar yet? No. So. We have 181. I don't think there's anything we can buy from here. Nope. At the engine yard. Oh, that's actual... No, not there. Bank. Do I want to bank anything? Not really. That is depressing, but never mind. All right, market. So we need fuel and we need supplies. I mean, if I spend 80, so if I get 3 supplies, so two fuel, 1 supplies. That's not enough fuel, is it? You know, I don't need the supplies if I've got 3 though. So if I go for that, that'll give us 5 fuel, 3 supplies. No guts, no glory. Then we're going back to stories. Where's the navigator? A fortunate navigator is thoroughly examining your engine's pipework. Crucial bit this. Look how it's been maintained. Beautiful. Your stoker beams. That was me. A mid-flight patch too. So we can offer him the role on our locomotive. He's eager for a new challenge. And we will gain Iron of 6, Veils by 2, and your affiliation establishment by 1, which is not a good thing, but never mind. You won't regret this, Captain. The navigator pumps your hand. He is an Imperial, people descended from ancient Mongolians and led by the Eagle Khan, whose technology opened the door to the skies. The passing skyfarer tussles the navigator's hair. For luck, the woman says with a grin. The navigator rolls his eyes. She's from my last crew. They thought I brought them luck. I didn't, but I'm still a good hire. At least he's honest, I suppose. Cool. So let's go. Go. Oh, is yours automatically put in? Cool. Does he have anything to say? No, he wants to gamble. What about a navigator? The navigator is rarely in his cabin. He is popular with the crew, and card games and drinking sessions occur spontaneously in his presence. He is, of course, never the instigator. So we can talk to him. It's important to keep an eye on the well-being of your crew, starting with your first officer. Couldn't agree more. I'm settling nicely, thank you, Captain. You've a good crew here, and a sharp one. The navigator already has visited every crew member at their station. Well, he's happy. That's good. What's this? Get to know him. What does he want? A caddy of dried tea. What do they want? Money. And what do they want? A savage secret. Oh, bugger. Okay. Never mind. Right. So I think that be that for here. And it's getting on a lot in the episode. I could venture out, but I never know where I'm going to end up and how long it's going to take me. So I think I'm going to cut the episode short here. And next time around, we are going to travel around here, checking out what's along here, and then up to here, and hope to God that's where we need to be. Because fuel could be very low at that point. But hey-ho, that's in the next episode. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.